Hello, this is West Crow, and this is week 29 with the weekly Pagan challenge. And this week's question is, do you use crystals? Why or how? I've always sort of been a little fascinated, I guess, by crystals and rocks. Ever since I was little, I had a rock collection and had a rock tumbler. I have a bag of fossils. I think it's downstairs somewhere. Just the little rocks with little shells and stuff in them. That my dad's friend brought back for me when I was a kid from somewhere in the interior of BC. And I just have always liked keeping them around. When I was about 14, I bought my first it was peacock rock. I guess it's not really a crystal, it was a peacock rock, but it was still beautiful. I think that's downstairs somewhere too. I have to sort through all the stuff that I left behind when I went up north. When I first started out with Wicca, and we were casting circles and all the rest of it, I got myself 4 clear quartz crystals, and I use those to cast circles quite often. I would charge them and cleanse them frequently. Again, they're downstairs with the rest of my rocks and candles and stuff. I have to sort through that, but yes, wouldn't mind having those back. Those clear quartz crystals were specifically meant for casting circles for me. I put one in each corner. I've also used, it's not really a crystal, it's a rock, it's lava rock. I use that in a pretty decent rain spell I do. I found it somewhere, I forget where I found it, I think it was in a book somewhere, of a really simple rain chant, and then you hold up a lava rock with it as well. I forget the reason why lava rock was used in this, but it was. And it seemed to work decently. I've only used this spell since I live in BC for most of my life. I've only used it like 2 or 3 times. I've used it a lot the last month or so. We've been super dry. But now it's raining and we're good for the moment. Amethyst was another one of my first crystals that I bought. I got an amethyst necklace on a leather tie. And it was just in its sort of raw form and kind of a diamond shape. From Drumheller when I went there when I was about 14. So that was another one of my first crystals that I bought. I find myself very drawn to crystals. There's a crystal shop in town, and I go in there when I have some time, and I don't use them for too much more than just holding, especially this one. I like to hold this one. This is blue agate. Oh yeah, I've shown these in my crystal haul before. And this one I have found is actually, shaky. This one I have found says it was supposed to be good for speaking your mind in a positive way. I think that's what this one says. And since I've had this, especially I keep it at my computer where I talk to my husband and my mother-in-law and get things sorted out quite often with just things around the farm here. Sometimes I have to be careful with this. I found that I don't think it's coming across negatively, things I'm saying, but I'm being a little bit more blunt about things, or I'm getting my point across, and I'm not having to think about it too much. It's just happening. So maybe this is that, I don't know. And then this is just nice to hold. And it fits perfectly. Just to hold. But yeah, that's the main thing that I use crystals for. I don't use them too much. I have used them for, like, I do like them for casting circles. I do like them just for holding, and for jewelry and stuff like that. They're great just to kind of have around. Certain ones I find have certain energies, and I'm drawn to particular ones at particular times. But they're just nice. They're just a nice thing to have around. Anyways, that's this for this week. Bye.